Welcome back to the couch, everybody. This is Back to Gaming.
I'm Patrick.
And I'm Brian. Hey, so we're back here today on Hero's Adventure Road to Passion. And it's a Saturday night here. We had some good food. We've been having a good time. And I'm taking the training wheels off of Patrick here. Now, Patrick, please sum up what we did on our last episode. Excuse me.
We did a whole lot of grinding out,
Yes.
and
We beat the Chujang City Hero Conference. Oh, and we got your fame really high.
yeah. So now we can have our chicken.
Yeah, hop on the chicken. And we want to go to Dalian City. It's on the top. Mm-hmm.
All right, Dalian City, headed there on our super fast rooster.
It's a super easy rooster to hop on, and that's what's important.
I just
Have you heard about Wind Cloud Arena in Dalian City? It's quite famous in the martial arts world. There's a lot of skilled fighters there. I'm curious where my first disciple would ring amongst them.
why don't we find out? If I can't even be the champion, that would if I can't even be the champion, that would be an embarrassment.
Indeed. Come on. Bring it.
Homie, you are still vinegar shrimp.
I mean,
You ain't vinegar lobster.
most importantly,
You ain't.
he's vinegar shrimp, not like saltwater shrimp, right? He's vinegar shrimp.
I mean, don't give him any dairy products.
Sure.
Why are there so many people gathered up ahead? What are they doing? They're gathering.
Ji Hongqing, a government official, abused his position for personal grudges, deceived the emperor, slandered the loyal, causing countless innocent people to be wronged. Ji Hongqing often criticizes the emperor's decisions, speaks disrespectfully, discusses government affairs recklessly, disrupts the order, and commits unforgivable crimes. According to the law, he and his family are sentenced to death to uphold the rule of law. Now, Patrick. Go ahead.
So they set up a temporary execution ground at the city gate to execute the whole family of the offending official. Why do I feel the official sitting in the middle with a rat-like face doesn't seem like a good person given the current situation? I plan to...
This is your choice.
Oh, that is not a lot of information to go on.
Do you want to try to stop the execution or like not get in the affairs of the city authorities? It's up to you. Now here's my like top level. You're a loner. Yes.
Yes.
Going through this battle is a prerequisite to obtaining a specific companion. You could very well just not meddle. It is the city authorities. You don't have any clue as to what's going on. You're quite within your rights to not meddle here. It's up to you. You do what you want to do. What would your vinegar shrimp do in this situation?
Well, and that's literally what I'm thinking about right now, Brian. So I am supposed to be a loner. I am supposed to be me, the person of this sect. I am supposed to be going here with a specific goal in mind. I need to... Man, it's... I walked up and they're like, yeah, so these people are getting executed because this one politician did some shit that... I mean, nothing really of it seems egregious to me at face value, but I don't know the specifics. You know, I don't know the actual outcome of all of this.
Well,
It's
isn't
politics.
that
There's no such thing
regular
as...
life?
Huh?
you don't know the outcome of, hey, your regular life decisions, right? You can never, and this is something we talked about on like a previous episode of Brotato, that I think didn't make it out to the people because it didn't work. But the point is, you never have perfect information, right?
Exactly.
It's that whole, like, hey, the name of this channel is Backseat Gaming, and the point of that is like Monday morning quarterbacking. Like, hey, now that I know how the game panned out, here's what I would have done instead, right? Well, you weren't Tony Romo. You weren't having a bunch of big-ass defensive linebackers bearing down on you, and you're also not a Pro Bowl, like a professional quality athlete. Don't tell me what you would have done, right? But what do you think this guy would do?
He's naive to a point.
Okay.
He's eager. He's not stupid.
Okay.
But he also does. Even with my, like, I don't even know, like my Scooby-Doo personality overlaying some of his decisions already.
I'm listening.
The game doesn't even allow. Here's one for you. There is no Paragon interrupt in this game so far.
That's a pretty unique mechanic to Mass Effect, if I'm being honest.
Well, okay, but you get what I'm saying. Like,
Here's what I'll say.
He is here to be the best. He's not here to be the hero. And the game is pretty good about making sure you're aware of that. This situation, I don't know enough about this. I'm not a part of this city.
Yeah.
If Patrick walked up on this, I'm definitely not about to take on the entire city guard to save some politician, and I completely disagree with executing somebody's family based on one person's decisions and actions.
Well, okay, here's
me.
the thing. Here's the question in front of you. Okay, they are executing this one person's basically entire family because of a decision they made.
Yes.
Now,
I just said
in
that.
the Jianghu, that might have been reasonable. That might have been the punishment for treason. Like, we're killing you, and also, like, you're all the way to your grandchildren. They still do that shit in North Korea, right? So, the question is, like, so your dude may understand this as, like, this is just the normal way of handling things, right? This is the law, and if you commit treason, just like today, hey, technically, if you get like a treason charge that's held up, you could absolutely be executed.
That is true.
Today, and this is 2,000 plus years ago, right? So if you're a traitor, they may execute your grandchildren. Like, we're rooting it seed and stem. Do you feel like you should go with that or try to stop it? Is the question.
That was the point I was getting at. Like, if it was somebody I knew, and again, I guess if I had more information, absolutely.
You don't have perfect info.
I know.
That's my point.
I'm aware, Brian.
Okay.
I don't think we're gonna jump the fence here.
Okay.
Like, it feels wrong to not try to save the person, but I don't know the situation, and this is city officials.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the people of the city are standing here watching this execution of 10 to 40 people, because I think I saw like 4 rows.
It's at least 15 people. A bare minimum. There's like 3+ rows of 5.
And I mean, what are...
each.
As Patrick, I'm like, what are they calling treason here? You know, in some countries,
Good question.
Hey, you didn't stop to put a coin underneath the picture of Supreme Ruler.
So the question is here to you, Patrick. Now we're almost 9 minutes in this episode. Are you going to stop this or are you going to let it happen? Quit talking and make a decision.
Wearing a not medal.
Okay. Has arrived. Hold up! Oh, what instructions does the special envoy have? You want to take this guy? Why don't you voice this guy?
Okay. Normally, how your country deals with its officials is your own business, and as a special envoy should not interfere. However, this grand historian has reportedly spread remarks detrimental to the Yang Kingdom, deliberately sabotaging the diplomatic relations between our two countries. This is something I, as special envoy, cannot tolerate. Duke Qi?
I would go with Qi.
Qi. Duke Qi, your emperor, is currently a guest in Yang Kingdom. If such an incident occurs during your regency, I'm afraid you can't shirk your responsibility.
Indeed, I was negligent and failed to see through this man's wolfish ambitions early on.
Oh dear, it seems I, the special envoy, have heard some discordant voices. It seems that some people are quite dissatisfied with me.
The special envoy must have misheard. The people below are all praising you for being young, capable, wise, and brave.
Duke Qi, I, the special envoy, hope that you can discipline your people. If there are any inconveniences, we in the Yang Kingdom would be more than happy to help.
A bunch of invaders. No, there's no need for the special envoy to bother. I will definitely tighten control and ensure that there will be no more incidents that would damage the diplomatic relations between our two countries.
I, the special envoy, would trust you this time. Let's continue with this play. Let's finish it early so as not to delay my official duties.
Something has arrived. The entire family of the criminal Ji Hongqing has been verified to be the real culprits, and the execution can proceed. With the execution officer's command, more than a dozen steel knives fell sharply, and immediately more than a dozen bodies fell into the pool of blood. There were those amongst the audience who applauded, and those who covered their faces in horror, and those who were indifferent. And you, experiencing such a bloody scene for the first time, were shocked. Filling a blank in your mind, by the time you came back to your senses, the execution ground had already been cleared, and the spectators had gradually dispersed as if nothing had happened.
A prince and a foreign prince accompanying the execution. No matter how you think about it, it feels strange, especially the execution officer in the middle with a cunning face. This matter is definitely not ordinary.
It is not.
Go to the city where people gather to find out the news. Maybe you can find out the truth about this matter.
I know why we went to Lannan City. God damn it, Patrick. Okay, talk to the coach, homie here.
Yeah.
Get the map. You know the drill. All right. Now, hit RB and go to the arena.
Arena.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you know the drill. Pets aren't allowed in this city either. Unless you happen to be a third level renowned guy, and then in which case you can bring your chicken wherever the fuck you want. Hit. Yeah. Okay, cool. You know us. We're the hero, biggest, dickest, or whatever we are.
No,
I call my boy Biggest Dickus.
Of course you do. You have been for years. Anyway, this is Vinegar Shrimp,
this
motherfucker.
This is Dalian City. Yeah. So this is like the capital city. So this is where our power is going to take off in a major way, Patrick. Actually, hit the RB button. Let's go to the glittering art. You know, don't press anything. I got you, boo.
Okay. All right. So, for those of you at home, we're apparently going off. Hey, you.
Bye. I can bring my chicken wherever the fuck I want. Hit RB.
Stop moving the mouse, jackass.
I'm not touching it. Hit RB. Thank you. It's annoying, but once you've gone through their bullshit once, you don't have to go through it again.
Why are people bowing to me?
They're not bowing to you. Who's there? This is a glittering artifact auction, not a place where anyone can enter casually.
I am Vinegar Shrimp.
So, it's young hero Vinegar. Please, come in. Go on
That's
in.
right.
I know that's right. Mr. She, how dare you sell me defective goods? Believe it or not, I'll smash your glittering artifact auction.
I guarantee with my reputation that there is not a single defective item in the glittering artifact auction. Please don't make false accusations.
Then you should check on the spot whether it's defective product.
This thing of yours is shattered. It's absolutely defective. But how can you prove that it was bought from our store?
I bought it from you and you don't want to deny it.
All right, then tell me, how much did you pay for this initially?
Anyway, are you trying, like, it was very expensive. Why are you asking so many fucking questions?
Even if I were to compensate you, I would need to know the original price.
That's true. It seems like it goes 1 guan, 5 guan. Oh no, it seems like it was 10 guan.
Uh-huh. If you're trying to extort money, I'm afraid you come to the wrong place. Do you not know what my glittering artifact auction does?
I don't care what you do. Today you either pay money or mortgage your extra courtyard to be. Otherwise, we will stay here and not leave. How about that? And you should fight them.
Okay. You guys really prefer punishment over a friendly toast.
We could be drinking right now, but instead you want to get an ass kicking. Who do you think you are trying to meddle in our affairs?
I'm an invited guest. You guys ruined my mood. This is not meddling, right?
I was feeling good before I ran into y'all. Today you'll learn the consequences of meddling.
I got $1 says I don't.
I bet you don't. Yeah. So, kick these asses. You've got 5 asses in front of you that need kicking. Make it happen.
Yeah, I can't get to none of them.
Hey, tell you what. Here, let me show you. Take control. If you were to move here, you could pop this, and you see how it gets 2 of them in it?
All right, that's fair.
There you go.
Oh, okay. I got to target the space in front of them. Damn.
You can even hit LB and go back to auto. These guys are no threat to you. Straight up. Like, look, 3 episodes, for those of you at home, 3 episodes ago when we set up Patrick with all this good gear, this is why they're no threat to him. Please spare us. We won't do that, dare that again.
Get lost. Don't embarrass yourself here.
That's you.
Oh, I'm going to be talking to myself. Awesome.
Hmm?
I wonder which distinguished guest has arrived. I failed to welcome you from afar. Please forgive me. I'm Vinegar Shrimp, invited by the owner of the Glittering Artifact Auction. So it's young hero Vinegar. I am the owner.
Why don't you give him different voices so we know who's who?
I can't do voices. We've been over this so much. Brian, how do I pronounce the name on the screen, please?
You're gonna be a DM. Yeah? You want to be a DM? No. Listen. Hey, for those of you at home, stop listening for a second. This is just a me and Patrick conversation. So, Patrick, you're looking to be a DM at some point, yeah?
I will be eventually,
You know why
yes.
I'm good at the voices? Because I've been a DM. So if you practice on your voices now on our channel, whenever you do decide to shit or get off the pot, shut up. I see you writing up. Just listen. Whenever you do decide to shit or get off the pot and actually run your own campaign, you'll have some experience in doing some voices, right? So try to do two different voices. Like, look at that face. Look at him. He's got 2 teeth, one of which is gold. What would that guy's voice sound like? It's not yours. Give him a voice.
Well, one, that guy would actually probably sound more like me than the other guy.
Take a pick. Like, just do different voices.
Brian,
look at the face.
I would
give
like
him
to
a voice.
point out the enormous difference between your practicing with a few people that you know and me right now trying to, I'm going to throw out there some random practice bullshit voices terribly, possibly offending an entire culture to millions of people. If you at home like, comment, and
look,
subscribe.
hey, you know what? If we had an audience of millions of people, I would understand your trepidation. We get like 11 to maybe 100 views on our best episodes. You're speaking to a hot audience.
Hey, Brian, what is the biggest campaign you've ever DM'd?
You're speaking to an audience that wouldn't even fill up a high school basketball like gymnasium. Okay, so my point is, listen,
Brian,
you're
what's
doing
the biggest
voices.
party you ever DM'd for?
6 plus.
Okay.
But my point is,
so
hey,
at minimum, I'm already talking to double that. So back to the original
for those of you
question.
at home,
How do you pronounce the damn name, please?
Shiwan-san.
Shiwan-san. Okay,
Sure.
just like sound it out.
Look, if you're sitting there at home and you are a speaker of Mandarin Chinese and you have a better pronunciation for me, hit me up in the comments. Please like and subscribe while you're there. Don't comment at me and correct my fucking pronunciation and not like or subscribe. Like, don't be that asshole. But if you know Mandarin Chinese and you're like, hey, Brian is fucking up this pronunciation, which I accept because I thought it was Jianggu and apparently it's Jianggu, right? Like, I respect that. I don't know Chinese, but don't comment and correct my pronunciation if you don't like and subscribe at the same fucking time. That's all I'm trying to say. Continue, Patrick.
Thank you, young Vinegar Shrimp, for your righteous action. I had an important event to hold here today. If those guys had ruined it, the reputation of my glittering artifact auction would have been tarnished. It's small effort. You don't have to be so polite. The matter of the young hero is a trivial matter, but for me, reputation is a big deal. I have a vacant courtyard outside Dailang City. If your young hero doesn't mind, please accept it as a token of my gratitude.
Can you do any different voices?
Brian, it has literally been less than 2 minutes since we went off on this tangent.
Go ahead. Continue.
A courtyard. That's too generous. I can't accept that. Actually, this courtyard is not mine, but I'm looking for a worthy person on behalf of my deceased friend. My friend specifically instructed that only a person of good character and martial arts skills is qualified to be the new owner of this courtyard. So it's your destiny and also fulfills my friend's wish.
And I can't keep mowing this yard.
That's a fair
It's
point.
too much.
In that case, thank you, Mr. Shi, and your friend.
Your dead friend. Okay. Now, let's get the fuck out of here. And we're at 23 minutes, almost 24. Now hit RB. Thank you. I'm going to take control of this for... Actually, why don't you do this arena? Since we have some time. Talk to the MC.
Okay. Alright, I just arrived in Nothing City. I don't know the rules of this arena. Could you please explain it to me?
Yeah, arena rules. We're not fucking around with this shit. Like, it's an arena. You're good. We're gonna do a fucking thing. There you go. Fight some people, Patrick. This is a super easy
Before
tournament.
I hit A to start,
Go for it.
do I want auto on or off?
auto on? This is super low level bullshit. We just haven't been to Daliang yet. Tell you what, I'll even like speed this along. So once we're done with this, we need to go to the city carriage, and then we'll get to the Homeland. Yes. And that's when we're going to take off into a new level of power.
Okay.
So for those of you at home, if you're playing here, Patrick, let me put this into a thing that you understand. Hit RB for me, please. You know what? Leave it alone. Sorry. It's easier just for me to do this. So it's like 5e, where they have like tiers of play. Yeah. I'm famous. Y'all want to talk some shit to me? I don't got time for your bullshit. I have a homeland to which I need to get. And that's proper English here on a Saturday night. We're going to go here. All right, it's you. Now go to Vinegar Shrimp's homeland.
Okay. Sorry, I had to find it.
I know. Are you Vinegar Shrimp?
Who's
a
asking?
middle-aged man who
Yes,
is
I
not
am. Who
frivolous. I'm a messenger from Duke Hank's mansion. I've got a letter from His Highness.
Hero's invitation? What is this all about?
His Highness is interested in befriending rising stars in the martial arts world. Those who possess this letter are esteemed guests of Duke King's mansion.
Should I accept this invitation?
Nah, take your pick.
Stop touching the mouse.
I'm not touching the mouse.
Stop touching the chair that the mouse
I'm
is
not
on.
touching anything. I'm sitting in the chair the mouse is, upon which the mouse is resting. Okay, just take it. Fuck it.
I'm gonna go ahead and take the letter because I figure I'd
Hero
rather have
vinegar.
it and not need it.
Hero Vinegar. You are now an esteemed guest of Duke King's mansion. If His Highness has a task to entrust you in the future, please don't refuse it.
Oh man, how do I owe him a I knew it. There's no such thing as a free lunch.
Yeah,
Thank
Vinegar
you.
Shrimp has
Thank
the same
you.
vibe. Yeah, like that's what like. So we talked about the Chinese developers previously, and when I talk about these, I'm talking about this game specifically and Wandering Sword, right? Whereas Wandering Sword is a very much more serious take. Go to the Homeland. A much more serious take. Skip this shit. Just hit start. Whatever. Ignore this bitch.
Oh.
Ignore this
like,
bitch.
dude, like,
It doesn't matter. I'm gonna
what
give
the-
you this. I'm gonna give you this. Like, just come on. Keep going. Anyway, start. Okay, get to the Homeland. But the point is, Wandering Sword is a much more serious take on this style of like, oh god, I blanked on the name. What's the word for this? Wuxia. Sorry.
Okay.
Wuxia. The whole Wuxia setting, right? Which is like, hey, we're magical martial artists, and we're wandering around in ancient China, flying around on swords. The Citadel, really, Patrick? How fucking dare you? Okay, whatever. But where Wandering Swords is a much more serious take on this setting, this take is absurd, right? Vinegar Shrimp is always like, he's got the same reaction you would have to some of this bullshit. Like, hey, you're telling me this pill is gonna make me immortal? That's fucking crazy. You're crazy, dude. But like, it's the Xianghu. So like, that pill does make you immortal. Anyway, so okay, I'm gonna show you a couple things here.
Okay. Y'all at home are observing Brian with the mouse.
So this is the next tier of power, right? Now, this game is built around multiple runs, and this music's a little loud for me. But anyway, this game is built around multiple runs. This citadel carries over between your saves. So between runs, what you do here will carry over, right? And there's also, I'm gonna pop out of here for a second so that we can see. Can you hit start for me? A couple of times, maybe. Thank you. Now, there are certain endings which the game calls true endings.
Okay.
Now, if you have any of these skills completely maxed out when you get a true ending, now, a true ending of the game is not necessarily a quote-unquote ending of the game. You can definitely keep playing before that. But there are very specific conditions which you need to meet to hit one of these. Now, if you hit a true ending, what's going to happen is anything that's maxed out amongst these skills is going to save to your next carryover, right?
Okay.
It's also going to save any recipes that you may have, okay? And like, when we're talking about the Homeland, this carries from save to save to save. So there are certain things, such as, say, the steel, or the stills, that carry things over for you, right? Right now, you and I are going to go into this back mountain. And Patrick needs a moment, so I'm going to just take this over here for a second. And basically, so once you get this Homeland, you have your own. Now, here's the cool thing about it. Once you have accessed the Homeland, or accessed, excuse me, not accessed. Don't live to access. That's going to give you liver problems. Once you've accessed the Homeland, you can do it from wherever you may like. So let's say I go to the Confucius Temple here, all right? And like, look, I don't need your bullshit, homie. Whatever. They're snooty. They're Confucius. It's just the way it is sometimes. But let's say we roll into one of these sects and like, it's a Buddhist temple. Let's take anyone that is willing to not have sex. By the way, the Shifa temple, which I don't know why Shifa means Buddhist, but it is the Buddhist sect. But for some reason, it's the Shifa temple. If you at home know why that is, holler at your boy, because I got nothing. But the point is,
while you're there, comment and subscribe. Well,
yeah,
like
I've already
and subscribe.
But the point is, once you've unlocked your Homeland, even though we're in this Buddhist temple, bam, we're in the Homeland. And you could, we don't have enough materials yet. All we have is the back mount. So we're going to go in here for a moment. It's your controls. So we definitely want to hit up some of these.
The log.
Sure.
We got a hungry chicken to feed.
Mm-hmm. But more importantly, you want to hit up the fishing spots. So keep following this path towards northeast. Now, this is not going to change. Like, this is your area, right?
Okay.
As you level up, you'll find, stop what you're doing, and let's follow this path around to the upper right.
Well, sorry, it was the northeast at first.
Just hit start. She just talking bullshit.
Okay.
Keep going into the river.
It's so disrespectful for this girl working so hard to make
Look
our
at how
home
you
nice.
got. Shut the fuck up. You got 6 fishing spots here. Yes?
Yes, I see.
Okay, so at any point now, do you understand, Patrick? For those of you at home, I've reset my bodily position and also microphonal position so that I can give Patrick an important lesson here. I'm gonna take control here. Stop. At any point, look, you can bounce here if you wanted to and immediately go back to wherever the fuck you were, right? We're in the Shiva temple. But hey, I'm out of energy. I'm tired. I'm tired. I don't have food. I can't feed myself. Well, here's this icon. And as long as this icon is here, Patrick, grab your sticks. This is important. Press the right button on your direction pad. Do it again. And whenever you do that, if that icon is up there, you go back to this screen. Okay? And you can do whatever the fuck you want from this screen.
Okay.
So I'm going to take us back to the back now.
And
here's
I
why
can
it's
go back
important.
to fishing.
Listen, I'm going to show you. So you're low on stamina, right?
Which
Well, you
means I
have a
need to eat
bunch
some
of fishing
fishes.
spots here where you can just, hey, this is normal one. That's good because we're not building up your skills just yet. Can you hit triangle or start for me, please? Thank you. But look at how many fish you got here, right? They're filling up your fucking screen at this point. I could eat 20 of them, and it's not even half of this super low level fish I've got. Look at all this energy, this stamina you've got, and that's only with 2 of the 6 fish. And then when you fill this up, so here's the thing, this is why fishing is so powerful. Is you have this homeland, right? And anytime you want, the normal, okay, so my understanding is normal nodes respawn within I think it's 2 Shichen. Higher level nodes respawn a little bit slower. We need to get this type of wood. So this is why you haven't leveled this up immediately. We need to get camphor wood so that Patrick can level up his shit. But also hitting these nodes, you know how it says stone material?
Yeah.
That's what you need to build up the buildings in your base.
Okay.
So if we scoop up some of this is why we hit up those towns earlier.
Yep.
To gather all those tools, right?
Yeah.
It was the idea being hey, whenever we do get this back mountain open, we'll have enough tools to gather
accomplish
a bunch of
everything we
materials.
need.
Well, I wouldn't say accomplish everything we need, right? Because you don't have the money for that, certainly. Okay, well, that's right where we want to be. And we are
Right where we want to be.
Yeah. So this was the goal of this episode, was to get you into this homeland. Now you have a safe space. As you're wandering, Patrick, the Jianghu. I'm sorry, I accidentally muted myself on this microphone. I wanted to turn it back on. But as you're wandering the Jianghu, you have a safe space to which you can go, not necessarily at any time, but pretty much at any time. And anytime you're in a bad spot, you can bounce out and go to your own homeland with just the press of the right button on the directional pad.
Okay.
And, hey, I'm out of energy. I'm tired. I need X, Y, or Z. Let me bounce back to the homeland and I can gather up a bunch of materials to make my life easier. So you, right now, Patrick, do not appreciate how much power you've just gained. Well, let me explain to you, because I brought this up in D&D terms previously. They have tiers of play, right? Like level 1 to level 4 is like tier 1 in D&D 5e. When you hit 5th level, that's the second tier. You're casting fireballs, you're throwing haste. Fighters have a second attack. Like, it's a new tier of play. We have just achieved. So, in this evening of our recording, we got your build together. We've gotten a few additional manuals and shit. We gathered up the things we need. Look at this. Look over here. It's still fucking going. No,
Brian, stop. Stop. Your microphone.
Look to the left here. You see how this is still going? It just now stopped. We've been jibber-jabbering for over 2 minutes.
I know. I was waiting to get your attention to ask about it.
Yeah. So we've reached what I would consider to be like mid-tier of this game. You have your build together. We've unlocked the Homeland. You've seen what this is capable of. Now you can like officially wander the Xianggu with you're in mid-game officially. Hit me.
You know why it's called the Citadel? Because I was predicting a situation like this. I can finally explore the galaxy.
It is.
Are we going to Novaria first?
It is amazingly powerful. My first few runs of this game, I didn't appreciate how important this is. It's amazing how powerful this Homeland is to runs, and especially like subsequent runs. We're doing your first one. As much as you love this game and I love this game, there's a solid chance we're going to do a secondary or plus, like whoever knows how many new game plus runs. I would like you to play this on Nightmare at some point. You're playing it on hard. I want you to play it on Nightmare at some point. But you've already hit all these achievements. You've unlocked some stuff. So the next time you do start, and when you do start, you'll have this homestead. So if you manage to like level up some shit, any skills that you max out prior to getting a true ending, you can carry over to the next time we play this game, along with your homestead, right? This is just like the end of the beginning, Patrick. Yep. So for those of you at home, if you've watched this all the way to the end of the beginning, then that's a Beatles song. Tomorrow Never Knows. It's the end of the beginning. You know the song. Hit us up. Let us know you've liked it. We'll probably do 1 or 2 more episodes tonight before I have to go home and pass out. But Patrick clearly loves it. I love this fucking game. We're going to do some more. But this is a milestone in our run of this game. This is all I'm trying to get across.
I completely understand.
All right.
I'm excited for it. Y'all at home, join us next time.
Please do.
Good night, y'all.
Bye.